Hello, my Flowly friends, and welcome back to another chair yoga session. Today, this is a nice short session working on strengthening your body. So, this particular session it is going to work all the muscles in your body and leave you feeling super empowered, super strong, and full of energy. So, when you're ready, grab your chair and let's get started. So, when you're ready and you're in your seated position, just make sure that there's a little bit of a gap between you and the back of your chair. And starting with your knees always directly above your ankles, feet are nice and flat to the floor. Let's place the hands on the lap. Let's get really tall through the spine here. Take a nice deep breath in and nice slow exhale out of the mouth. We let the shoulders relax and we just feel the body just start to kind of settle into the seated position. Take another breath in and slow exhale out. Wonderful. One more. Inhale deeply and slow exhale out. Wonderful. When you're ready, we're going to inhale. We're going to reach the arms up into the air, reaching up nice and high. Wonderful. Bring the palms together and gently press them in. And if it's comfortable for your neck, you can take a little look up towards the hands. Otherwise, you're just gazing forward. Wonderful. We're creating space in the upper body here. So really think of reaching, reaching, reaching. Wonderful. Inhale deeply. And then exhale. Let's float the arms slowly down by our sides. Wonderful. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach it up. Press the palms together. Maybe you look up at the hands. And then exhale, nice and gently, dropping it down. Wonderful. Inhale, we reach it up. Reach, reach, reach. Press those palms together. And then exhale, nice and gently, dropping it down. Wonderful. We're going to go one more time. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Press the palms together. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring the hands, float them down to the tops of the knees. We're going to slide the hands over the thighs, down the shins, and letting the torso come over the thighs into a forward fold. Nice and gently allowing your shoulders, your neck, and your head to round forwards. Let's take a couple of breaths here because the back is probably a little stiff. So we're just stretching it out. Take a few deep breaths. Think of breathing into the back. Each exhale is a nice release, letting go of tension within the muscles, within the joints in the back. Wonderful. Perfect. When you're ready, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. We're going to rise up and we're going to sweep the arms up into the air. Lovely. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands back down to the knees, slide it down for a forward fold. So we're moving a little more dynamically this time. Feel the stretch in the back and then inhale deeply, rise it up again. Wonderful. Exhale, come back down into that forward fold over the legs. Wonderful. Inhale, we rise it up. Lovely. Exhale, hands come down, slide it down over the legs, forward fold. Wonderful. Inhale, rise it up one more time. Lovely. Exhale, let's bring the hands down to heart center. Wonderful. Let's take ourselves into a little back bend now. So a little variation on camel pose. So we're going to come and sit forward on the chair. Make sure that you bring the knees above the ankles again. What we're going to do is we're just going to bring the hands behind the back. You could just maybe just lightly grab hold of the sides of the chair. We're going to get tall through the spine and then roll the shoulders back and then kind of lean back, placing the palms, placing the hands on the sides of the chair. Get a good grip here. And I mean, obviously, this depends on what sort of chair you've got, how you kind of hold it. But ultimately, your arms are going to be supporting you here. So you want a nice, good grip. Arms stay fully extended, those shoulders are rolled back, and you're lifting your sternum up towards the sky. Take a little lean back with your head, as long as this feels comfortable for your neck. If it doesn't, then you can just keep the head gazing forward. You're still getting a nice little back bend here, just not taking the neck back. Lovely. Maybe close the eyes for a moment here, using the arms, the hands to just keep you nice and upright, really lifting the chest up towards the sky. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to take a deep inhale. Use the hands to press you back into an upright position. We're going to place the hands on the knees and we're going to go back to that forward fold, stretching out the back. That's going to feel really nice on your low back here. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. Nice big breath in, and then we let it go. 1 more. Let it go. Wonderful. And then nice big inhale. Let's rise it up. Take the arms up into the air. And then exhale. Bring your hands down to heart center. Wonderful. Let's take it into a nice strengthening pose now that's going to kind of engage all the muscles in your body, which is goddess pose. So just coming back onto the chair, kind of in that neutral position where you were, and then you're going to take your legs nice and wide. So you want your knees wider than your hips if possible, as long as that feels comfortable to do, or take them as wide as feels comfortable for you as well. Kind of the wider you go, the more engagement, the more lengthening you're going to get through the muscles. Wonderful. Hands can just hold the front of the chair just for a moment. And what we want to do here is press the soles of the feet into the floor. So gently pressing them into the floor. Instantly, you're going to feel that then engagement through the muscles, all through the legs. You really do feel it. Everything kind of tenses up. We're going to get nice and tall through the spine. We're going to remain tall through the spine here. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale. We're going to reach the arms up into the air, just pressing those palms together momentarily. And then exhale, we're going to bend at the elbows, coming into that full goddess pose. So we want to make a nice long line from elbow all the way across the chest to the other elbow. We spread the hands nice and wide, and we're still pressing those feet into the floor. So can you feel that engagement through your body? You're feeling it through the upper body because you're trying to be tall here. You're getting a nice stretch across the front of your chest and shoulders through the arms, and then we're stretching the hands and the fingers as well. We're opening the hips, we're opening the legs, we're building strength. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to still actively press those feet into the floor. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, we're going to bring those arms back down into those goddess arms or cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Still remain tall through the upper body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we bring it down. Can you feel that strength building within your body? 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Lovely. And then exhale, let's bring the hands down to heart center. Let's bring the hands to the knees, and then nice and slowly relax the legs and bring them back into neutral position. Wonderful. From here, we're going to take it into a chair twist. There's going to be an easy option and then a slightly deeper option. So it doesn't matter which one you go for, just do whatever you think your body feels good doing today. So making sure again, knees are directly above the ankles. We are going to inhale, we're going to reach the arms up. We're going to bring the hands down to heart center. And we're going to press those palms against each other, long line from elbow to elbow. Lovely. By kind of pressing in and making that long line, you're engaging your shoulders, you're engaging your arms and the top of your back as well. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to get a little taller through the spine. And then as we exhale, we're going to twist the torso to the right. Okay, so only go as far as you can. This is the slightly easier option. So holding it here. If you want to go deeper with it, what we're going to do is we're going to take this left elbow and we're going to dip it down so it comes to the outside of your right thigh. Wonderful. We're going to use that press into the thigh. That's taking you into the twist. Try and point your fingers. That was a mouthful to say. Try and put your fingers outwards towards that right side and make a nice long line from elbow to elbow again. We're holding it here. Lovely. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale out. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Nice big inhale. Let's slowly unravel ourselves back to center. Wonderful. We're taking it to the other side. So keep pressing those palms together. Long line, elbow to elbow. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, take it to the left. We're going to hold it here. So maybe this is where we stay with our twist, or maybe we go for that deeper option. So this time, right elbow is dipping down to the outside of that left thigh. We turn those fingers out towards the left side, and then again, trying to make that long line from elbow to elbow. So from the top down to the bottom. Wonderful. We're going to take a nice big breath in. Exhale, we let it go. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. And then inhale, let's come back to center. Wonderful. Let's reach the arms up into the air. Let the palms come forward. Have a little wiggle of the fingers. Wonderful. Then we're going to float the hands down to the knees into cat-cow. We're going to inhale. We're going to bring the chest forwards, arching the spine, gazing up. And then exhale, we're going to round the spine, drawing the chin towards the chest. Lovely. Inhale, we bring it forwards. And exhale, rounding it out. Wonderful. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale into your cow pose. Exhale to cat. Really press the spine away from you, feeling the stretch. Inhale one more time, coming forward, gazing up. And exhale, rounding it out. Wonderful, nice and steady. Coming back to center. Let's push ourselves all the way to the back of the chair. Get nice and comfortable here. Place your hands nice and gently on your lap. Take a moment, closing your eyes here. Let's take a few deep breaths just so that we can settle down. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let it go. Wonderful. Just take a few moments here of stillness, just to allow your body just to settle down and just start to reset itself again. Wonderful. Whenever you're ready, take a little wiggle of the fingers and the toes and gently blink open your eyes when you're ready. And that brings us to the close of today's chair yoga session. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this session, then please give me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a lovely day. And remember, flow gently, live fully.